Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Walk My Talk, my weekly video series where I take a chance and spin the wheel of opportunities and do whatever I land on, either live for you all or I take on a challenge throughout the course of the week. And I do this because as a coach, I'm constantly encouraging my clients to stretch themselves by 10%. Do something that feels slightly out of reach, maybe something they've been avoiding or something that they want to do and feel like they don't have time to do. And I want to show you all that I am doing all of those things and walking the talk right alongside my clients every single day. If you're new, welcome. And if you've been on this journey with me before, welcome back. I'm so grateful that you tune in. Progress report from last week. I spun the wheel and landed on join a book club. When one doesn't have a book club to join, you make a book club. So I have a mastermind group that I meet with on a weekly basis through my coaching certification program. We got paired together a year and a half ago, and we are still meeting, which is amazing. It's such a great accountability group. And I said, do y'all want to read a book with me? And they said, yes. So we created a little book club. We are reading High Performance Habits by Brendan Burchard. Burchard. I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. I know he's like world renowned and I should be able to pronounce his last name or know how to pronounce his last name, but I'm working on it. And I loved that, like, one person I was like, is anybody reading something right now? And one of my teammates was like, yes, I am. I just started this book yesterday or 2 days ago. And he's doing the whole read 10 pages a day. And so the other woman, she's like, well, what does that mean on Audible? She's like, I'll download it on Audible. And so we kind of figured out kind of a game plan. And at the end of the conversation, the one woman said, okay, so what are we dedicated to next week? Which again is why I love this group, because I was just like, great, I've got a group, I've got a book. That's all we need. Read the book. She was putting some structure around it, which was amazing. So by Wednesday, I will have 70 pages done. I actually think I'll have more than that. And I'm finding, so there are 6 habits of high performers, and according to the book. And I've just got through the first one, which is clarity. There's an assessment associated as well. I took the assessment, and it turns out my lowest category of the 6 categories, which I don't even remember what they all are, because right now I'm just on clarity, and I didn't score too high on clarity, which made me laugh. So there's some homework that I'm going to do. I'm sure I'm going to discuss that with the group on Wednesday. So I have joined a book club. I'm now reading 3 books at one time. And a year ago, I didn't even call myself a reader. So there we go. Let's spin the wheel this week. What do I want? I want that. All right, here we go. I obviously took join a book club off. What do we land on? Do 7 days of guided journaling. Okay, so let's stop screen sharing. So I absolutely love Glennon Doyle, and I love her book Untamed. I did a LinkedIn live conversation and also an Instagram live conversation with the wonderful women of Evolve Me, and they had asked me if there was a book that I, recommend as it relates to transitions, because we were talking about me transitioning jobs and how I'm leading with my heart. And I said, this is a really unconventional book to recommend, but it makes a lot of sense as it relates to transitions, because in Untamed, Glennon Doyle talks about her whole life transition and truly uncovering and untapping her true innate wild self. And wild meaning, it doesn't necessarily, in the book it says be a goddamn cheetah. Okay, sorry for the language, but it's not about owning. I do have a point as it relates to journaling as well. It's not about owning, this fierce animalistic tendencies that we have inside of us. I mean, if that's who your wild self is and your true untamed self, great, own it. Maybe your untamed self is a dove, whatever it is. this book talks about the journey in finding who your true self is. And I read that book in the summer of 2020 when I was going through an entire life transition. And it was part of the journey of me getting to where I am now on being a coach and a speaker and doing all of these wonderful things that truly are representative of who I am. And this is the point of the journal. It came with, she just launched a journal that goes with the book in I maybe at the end of last year, and I've had it since it came out. I went to the whole launch event. There was a big Zoom launch event, and the thing is sitting on my nightstand. I have not touched it. So I'm going to dive into journaling. It's a whole guided journaling journey. And I'll keep y'all posted on how my first 7 days go. This is probably longer than usual because I'm babbling. What do you all want to commit to this week? Do you want to do a guided journal? Do you want to journal at all? Do you want to do something else? Let me know, because as always, I would love to be your accountability partner. Add it in the comments and let's check in next week. Everyone have a wonderful week. Happy Valentine's Day, and I will see you all next Tuesday. Bye-bye.